how can you implement your marketing strategy or email marketing strategy. So let's focus on acquisition. Now, at this stage, acquisition, the intent level of your audience is not very high. Yes, they are showing interest in your company, but they are not quite there yet. They need more information and more time to trust you as a brand and as a company. So it's super important at this stage to create a drip campaign, which means it's a sequence of emails that you send over time. They are quite automated, in which you try to engage with your audience and provide value. So on day one, you send email number 1. 2 days later, you send email number 3. 3 days later, you send email number 4. So hopefully, week after week, email after email, your audience is trusting you more. They are getting that value. So maybe they're going to be more receptive to you when you send the sales email. And for this to work properly, make sure to segment your email list. Never send the same email to all of your audience. They are different for a reason. They have different needs, different interests, and different behavior. So create audience segmentation based on demographics if you want, based on location or job title for B2B specifically, or it could be based on interest. So if you remember the HubSpot example, this is their blog and this is their sign-up form. They ask you like, okay, are you into marketing, service, sales, or even website optimization? So once you select this and you add your email, now you enter a specific email marketing flow based on your interest. If you want to segment based on job title, in your sign-up form, you can have email address, and then below it, job title, and then below it, industry if you want. And once they add their information, you can segment that based on their demographic. So it's super important to do this, and it's effective based on data. So MailChimp, they did a small study with 2,000 users, and they discovered that segmented campaigns had a 14.31% higher open rate compared to non-segmented campaigns, and it also had 100.95% a higher click-through rate compared to non-segmented campaign. So data shows that segmentation actually works. And eventually it will look something like this, your drip campaign. Make sure not to spam your audience with promotional emails. Make sure to provide educational content. So the first email can be, I don't know, a welcome email, thanks for joining our newsletter. 2 days later, you send email number 2, which provides content number 1. So it's a valuable educational content. Then 2 days later, you send the third email, which is also a valuable educational content. And then the last email of that week can be a promotional sales email, because now your audience is more receptive to it because they were getting value. So for me, I think my magic number, I send maybe 3 emails a week. It depends on your business. You have to find your own flow. Maybe you want to send 5 emails in 2 weeks. So find your rhythm. But for me, I recommend 3 emails a week. The first 2 emails are educational, and the last email can be promotional. So it looks something like this. And now it's super easy to implement this thanks to ChatGPT, everyone's new best friend. So for me, I use this prompt when I want to create my drip campaign. Be very, descriptive in the way you write your prompt. And of course, this can change depending on your business. But for me, I send 3 emails a week, 2 educational and 1 is promotional. And I explain that to ChatGPT. Hey, I want to create an email drip campaign for the upcoming week. Below are more information about how it's set up. So an email should be sent on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. First 2 emails, educational. And because I know my audience, I know exactly what kind of content they engage with. So before you write this prompt, make sure to do some research to understand what topics might be more relevant to your audience and business. So for me, basically, it's educational content about social media trends in 2023. And the second content should be a summary of the book Traction, which is about awareness channels. The third email should be promoting our digital marketing course. Make sure that the first 2 emails contain around 200 words. Write the emails for me and place everything in a table. If I go to ChatGPT, few seconds later, guys, you can see that, okay, day 1 on Monday, that's an educational email, subject line, mastering the social media landscape in 2023. And now the first draft is quite decent, actually. So of course, I can optimize this even more, but the first draft is decent. Day 2 on Wednesday, educational content also, which is the road to traction, key insights from the book summary, also on point. Then day 3, Friday, promotional email, which is to empower your marketing skills with us. Here we are promoting our digital marketing course. Hey, first name, as we wrap. What I like about this third email, it tells you a summary of the first 2 emails I sent during that week. You can see it here. I hope the insight we've shared on social media trends and the principles from Tractions have provided value. Now you can take our course. So all of these 3 are quite linked, and I think it's a great way for me to take this information, go to MailChimp, HubSpot, Sendinblue, whatever tool you're using for your email marketing effort, and start implementing this. So ChatGPT, I think, is going to make our life way, way easier. And if you want some inspiration about how other companies are creating their email marketing flows, I have this cool resource for you. It's called goodsalesemails.com. You can see the URL here. So basically, this website has the drip campaign flows of different companies. All you have to do is just check them out. So let's say I want to check the email marketing drip campaign of AdRoll. I click on it, and I can see on day 0 what they sent. Then on day 3, the second email. On day 5, the third email. On day 13, the 4th email, and so on. So I can get inspired on how long I should have, time between the emails, what to write in them, and hopefully replicate that. Also, another tip, if you're going to use ChatGPT and if you want to replicate these emails, you can feed your existing email marketing campaigns to ChatGPT. So ChatGPT can understand your tone of voice. So tell ChatGPT like, okay, please read the following emails and understand the tone of voice of our company, of our brand. It's gonna do that, and then when it writes these emails, it's gonna do so with your tone of voice.